This video is sponsored by AG1. So it's 10:35, just got home from doing a bunch of errands, and finally I got to eat breakfast, and I'm so happy because I'm starving for it, which, if you've been following my Instagram, you know that I have been obsessed with this for like multiple weeks. First I want a base of greens. Spinach today. Pick out all the yellow leaves. The last of my home sprouted mung beans. Just plop the silken tofu on. And then this whole thing gets steamed. You don't need an automatic steamer. You can totally do this like in a wide pot and then just put a little trivet on top. Just watch the water level. It's really easy actually. So 15 minutes should do it. Except I have to add water. All right, now we can. And while that's going on, I like to chop up a little bit green onion. Yes, I'm using a steak knife. And then I'm going to make the sauce, which is so good, you have to try it. For the sauce, some of the ingredients are optional, but this is not. And you don't have to buy this humongous jar like me. It does come in smaller, more reasonably sized containers, but this one's on sale one time and I just had to do it. English on here says preserved leaf mustard with rapeseed oil. It can also be called Chinese vegetable with olive or olive leaf or preserved olive leaf, something like that. This is pure umami vegetables. So I want like a tablespoon. A touch of balsamic vinegar, a teensy bit of soy sauce, a few chili flakes, and flax oil for the omegas. And that's really it. I know it doesn't look like much, but it is incredible. That literally took like 3 minutes, and I have plenty of time to tell you about AG1 Next Gen, which is AG1's newest, clinically studied, improved formula. If you didn't know, AG1 is a foundational nutrition drink. So every day I take it in water. I have been taking this new formula for about 3 weeks now. And I take it with the Vitamin D3 that comes with your first subscription. Drop it in. 1 or 2. I like to do 2. I started taking it about 3 years ago, I'd say. But I remember back then, I was hoping that it would help me improve my gut health. I was having some issues at that time and I was just willing to try anything. I had heard it on Rich Roll's podcast. And after a very short time, that did improve. But what I was really surprised by was actually my energy levels were a lot better. I just overall felt better. So ask me why like 3 years later, I have fallen off. Like it was a couple months ago, but I don't really like to admit it, but I was feeling ambitious. I wanted to level up. I added a bunch of things to my routine and I guess it was too overwhelming. But then like an angel from heaven, or really just a package from AG1, they sent me AG1 Next Gen, which I was psyched to learn is their brand new formula that is clinically backed. AG1 Next Gen is clinically shown to close common nutrient gaps even in healthy eaters. As for my personal trial, it's only been a few weeks since I've been back on my game, but I definitely feel the difference and I can absolutely feel that AG1 is foundational to my stack of healthy habits. I have the AG1 in the morning and then I know that I've done something really good for my body and then it just becomes easier to make the right decisions. I even feel like I have less cravings. And so for anyone who's wondering, it's gluten-free, vegan, keto-friendly, paleo, dairy-free. Regardless, now is the best time to try AG1 Next Gen for just less than $3 a day when you subscribe. So use my link in the description or the QR code that is magically going to appear right here. And yes, join me in this daily healthy habit. You're gonna feel the difference. When you subscribe, you're gonna get this cute little water bottle that you can shake up your daily AG1 in, as well as the canister. This goes in the fridge because those probiotics need to be refrigerated. You're gonna get the pouch of the AG1 Next Gen, as well as the canister and a little scoopy scoop, as well as the Vitamin D3+K2. I almost forgot, you're gonna get 5 free travel packs. They even upgraded the format of this, which I like. It's just gonna be a lot easier and just handier to use on the go. And speaking of go, our breakfast is just about ready. Thank you to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. this simple dish is so addictive. The silken tofu is just perfectly seasoned with this umami sauce that's super savory and a touch tangy and just a little hint of heat. And I love the contrasting crunch of the bean sprouts along with the tender spinach. It tastes so good. And don't waste this liquid. It is full of the minerals that came from the vegetables, and it tastes really nice. So after I get through this silky tofu and perfectly cooked veggies, I'll be sipping on this broth. It's actually the next day because we had a cat emergency, but don't worry, everyone's okay, or they will be. But I just got my grocery order and we're gonna use all of this in our reset today. This broccoli is kind of limpy. We're gonna have to cook it tonight. Here we have the cauliflower leaves. I'm just gonna chop them up so that I can use them in stir fries. You just cook them like cabbage. We're gonna need some sauce for those veggie snack boxes, so let's start with extra firm tofu. This will be tangy, herby green dip, which I'm improvising somewhat, with a whole jalapeno, a couple of green onions, a small handful of parsley, and a big handful of cilantro, plus half an avocado that looks suspect, but I promise it was fine on the inside. Then flax oil for the omegas, apple cider vinegar for some punch, mustard for flavor and to help emulsify, and water. Then it was blend, taste, adjust, and repeat a few times. At the end, I added 1.5 teaspoons of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, a tablespoon of my super powdery onion powder, and some more apple cider vinegar. There it is. Got tangy, herbaceous, hint of lemon, the right amount of salt. It really has zero heat though. That's fine. I will leave it for now. With the remaining tofu, I'm going to make a Mary's Test Kitchen classic. Super versatile. I can use this for dipping those veggie snacks on steamed broccoli or as pasta sauce. When it's chilled, it's even thick enough to spread for toast and sandwiches. Yup, it's my vegan cheese whiz, but since I'm using tofu instead of cashews and leaving out the sugar, it's keto friendly. And actually, I would add fenugreek leaves to sub for the maple syrup, which if you haven't made this sauce before, I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it really does make a difference to make it taste legit. But I reorganized my cupboards recently and I must have put it in a place so safe that not even I can find it. Of course, I'll link the recipe in the description so you can pull it up on your phone or print it out when you're ready to make it too. I really needed this reset. I was in this cycle of intending on making myself a keto side responsibly when cooking dinner, but getting lazy and then going for the carbs. I was already cooking for my partner, justifying that I could get away with just a little until it kept adding up night after night and I woke up with painful hands. Longtime friends know I need to stay keto to keep feeling my best, so this little prep is my safety net. And from past experience, it works. I just have to remember to take care of myself first. I know this isn't a rare thing, taking care of others but neglecting yourself. I hope this video inspires you to reset for your best lifestyle, no matter how that looks for you. As for me, past me really came through with this prepped box of butter chicken style tofu, recipe from Vegan Risha's Indian Kitchen, and cauliflower rice. It looks plain, but it's infused with savory flavor from mushroom broth. I'll just add some of the broccoli re-prepped, and this can go in the microwave. Afterwards, some herby sauce seems appropriate. This is really fresh, really delicious. I actually don't have trouble keeping keto during the day. It's after work when I'm tired and my motivation is at an all-time low. Just like my hopes for this new-to-me vegan keto pasta, I've actually had it for months, been too scared to try it. Exciting times. We're trying something new. These are LUPINI pasta. I haven't tried them. I waited to open this box with you. It's been a while. The online reviews were very mixed, so I am not quite sure what to expect. Add salt, then, so there's 3 net carbs per half cup. That's what that looks like. They look like ordinary macaroni elbows. All right, in they go. Oh no! That boiled over like right away. I just went to go get some chopsticks for stirring, but I was too late. Interestingly, the noodles the water has gotten quite yellow right away. And if you know my history with lupini beans, I mean, I'm a little scared. Reduce heat to simmer. Yeah, that's the thing I forgot to do. Boil for 4 to 6 minutes. Test until cooked al dente. Okie dokie. It's been 4 minutes. Let's just test it now. What do you think? That looks pretty scary to me. I don't think it's cooked through. Let's just cook it for 2 more minutes. And then we'll cook the rest for another 2 minutes. I sure hope that 2 minutes helped because we have a lot more of that. I'm scared. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, it is still gummy. I'm being very forgiving. It's not that great. It's incredibly bland, which I think I appreciate. But the texture is paste. You know what? I heated up, while that was going on, I heated up some of the cheese sauce from earlier. So let's try it with that. Okay, with the sauce, it's way better. Because then as you chew it, as it breaks down, it mixes with the sauce and actually tastes good. Okay, this is this is doable. Okay, let's try the slightly less cooked version with the sauce. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's even better. It's firmer. It is better. Wait. Okay, this can be dinner, like a part of dinner anyways. Okay, let's cook the rest. I was gonna steam this, but now I think I have a better idea because we're gonna try that Beyond Meat steak from earlier. I've seen a couple of reviews already, so I have high hopes. Frequently is such a vague term. What do they mean? Oh, maybe that. Maybe they mean that. It smells mushroomy, which is nice. It looks an awful lot like some of the seitan meats I've had from Chinese Buddhist stores. It's a nice color. There's this tiny bit on the side that I think is probably done. Let's give it a taste test. Wait, that is kind of beefy. The texture is like those bean curd wraps. I've had something similar from like vegetarian Chinese restaurants made with, I think like soy skin all wrapped up, but it's bouncier and softer. Like it's not distinctly in those layers, but the flavor, it's mushroomy, but then some of the, I think the browned parts, it really does give beef, like that burger type flavor. Wow, I think a lot of people will like this. Okay, so let's move that off to the side. and I want to cook the vegetables. Just going to add a little bit of flavor for the vegetables, but the steak itself, the Beyond Steak, actually has a lot of flavor. I don't think it needs a ton. It definitely doesn't need any more salt. I'm just going to add a little bit of garlic. I need a little bit of water to like move anything that's been sticking to the pan here. Just want to lift that. I have some broccoli. And a little bit of soy sauce packet from all the takeout we've been having lately. And then some peppers. Okay, looks good. Then, for my partner, these are regular macaroni noodles, and you can see the difference. So I'm just gonna heat these up. Time to try it all together. With the contrast of the vegetables, the Beyond Steak is a lot softer. I think the like little bit crispier edges kind of softened. The next time I would stir fry the vegetables separately just for the best texture, but the flavor is still good. And then the pasta. Most of it was cooked softer, and I don't like that texture as much. The flavor is fine though. It's very neutral. There's no like graininess that some keto pastas have. It's not completely smooth. Like, let me just take a bite of the regular macaroni to compare. Trust me, he won't mind. And it's so tender. Yeah, it's not mush. It's a lot better. Not gonna lie. But this will do. Like, at least it's not gonna flare up my issues. You know, it's not that bad. I could get used to it. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm eating it. Granted, I am hungry, but it is good. Well, I'm gonna go sit with the fam and eat this properly. In the meantime, don't forget to check out AG1. Thank you to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. Remember, now is the best time to try AG1 Next Gen. Just click on the link in my description or check out the QR code right here, scan it. Join me, feel better, see what it can do for you. Until next time, I am still working on Will It Cheese. I am still working on actually a bunch of little things for you. Like a third of my fridge is dedicated to you guys right now. You're not seeing the results quite yet, but next week I am finally getting to a long-awaited request of yours. I hope you will tune in and find out. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you never miss a thing. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and bye for now.